Gen TV.
Getting it in. We getting it in. We getting it in.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding is what you need in life. Yo, salute to the shizzle, man. During our latest episode of Media Legends, out now on gentv.com. Check it out. You know, we got to talk about 5%ers and their role in media. Check out what my man Dax had to say about it.
I still believe with a lot of the mathematical teachings of the 5%. You know what I mean? So that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? So I seek that. So I got to look at my sources too that'll give you that. I remember where that's let me sprinkle this in real quick about the internet too. I remember I used to have to read books, my brother. I used to have to read a lot of books to get the knowledge. Now I can get jewels just to go into certain sources. The right sources, you can get the right jewels, because mainstream media pushes a certain narrative. And that narrative may not be the truth. Whereas you go on these different outlets that we're talking about right now, these brothers are they're able to come no holds barred. Oh yes, I can mention Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's got a good show too, bro. I'll be looking at Joe Rogan's show too. Joe Rogan be having them out there, I guess. Right. Why I'm saying that is a lot of the platforms are able to hit the people with information that mainstream media won't give you. Right. That's the best way I can put that right there.
So let's touch on the knowledge. Let's build on the knowledge for a second. Because I love to build all day.
Man, I build all day. Oh, man.
Do you think there's, for like too much knowledge out there? Because like, I'm like, yo, everything can't be a conspiracy theory. Like, what's killing me nowadays is like everything.
What you mean too much knowledge? What you mean?
It's like people don't want to deal in facts no more. It's like everybody's questioning the facts now. And I think that's what's like, people want to question the question and don't want to come.
But they've been oversaturated by bullshit. So they don't know what to decipher.
That's what I mean by too much knowledge. Is like nobody don't know what the source of knowledge to trust no more. It's like, oh, this person said this, but now this person said this, and this person said this. So it's like, who do you trust?
When you see that truth, my brother, when you see that truth and you hear that truth, there's a certain feeling that resonates within yourself. So that's how you can really decipher between those ones that's just blowing smoke up people's asses, trying to just talk whatever, and then the ones that's really putting jewels out here.
Right. But the 85 is going to be blind, dumb, and deaf. So
the 85 is a large percent. So that answers your question. The 85 are a large percentage of dumb, deaf, and blindness. So
So they just gonna be lost, huh? So after my conversation with Dax, it got me thinking about people not having structure in their lives and not really knowing what to do with their lives. So salute to the guys and earths out there. I'm not a full God body. I've never really been to any temple or, had any real formal lessons that I would love to. I would love to sit down, but I've had many conversations with a lot of different gods out there. And salute to Sugar King Payne, my man, my brother, who actually gave me the mathematics and gave me some of the alphabets. I don't know my alphabets, but I do know the math. And the math is something that I do structure my life around. And I just like to break it down for some people who might not have no structure in their lives and not understand what to do. So we have knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, power. Now the gods say equality, but I like to say discipline. God, build or destroy, born and cipher. So if you think about, and the mathematics also equate to numerology, and it's a dope religion or philosophy, and whatever way you want to look at it, a way of life. And pardon me, y'all, I hope I'm not violating anybody. Please don't come at me. But the people out there, the 85ers need a little bit of understanding so they don't be led astray by the 10s, right? So basically, if you think about this way of living and this way of life, you'll realize that first and foremost, you need knowledge of anything. So let's start with yourself. You gain knowledge of yourself. Once you have a knowledge of yourself, then you will have wisdom. Once you have wisdom of yourself, you have an understanding of yourself. Once you have an understanding and wisdom and knowledge of yourself, you have a culture within yourself. So that means you know how to move within this world. You have a culture of yourself. You know yourself. So once you have knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and culture of yourself, you then have power. Now, once you have power of your culture and your wisdom and your understanding and your knowledge of yourself, then the gods will say equality. I haven't built with enough gods to really understand why they might say that, but I translate it into discipline. Because like Spider-Man, that wrote that quote in Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, is discipline. Once you have discipline within your power and your culture and your understanding and your wisdom and your knowledge, you are on the level of being God. Now, not the God, because nobody is the God. God is God, and that's it. None of us will never be nowhere near God. You know, we will not, none of us, I don't believe that. If you believe that, whatever. But I don't believe but you will be a God within this earth, this realm, your life. You are the God of your life. And when you are the God of your life, you now have the ability to build and destroy. So you could build on being the God because you have the discipline and the power of the culture from the wisdom and the understanding and the knowledge. So once you are on that level of building or destroying, then you are born. Because whatever you have built or destroyed has been born and put into a cipher. And guess what? The levels start to repeat all over again. Yeah, I get it. It's crazy, right? If you really got to sit down and think about it to really understand that. Just some things to think about as we enter in this new year, 2021. It's just my thoughts, people. Groucho's opinion.